Vitamin C, okay, and by the way, vitamin D3, make sure you're not getting vitamin D2 because there are supplements of vitamin D2. That does not work. It has to be D3. That's why I put that in there. And then vitamin C, it is true, by the way, that vitamin C will help boost our white blood count. Okay, so if you find that you're prone to allergies, it also is an antihistamine. It's a natural antihistamine if you take 3,000 or more. So anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 of vitamin C a day works as an antihistamine. It's a natural antihistamine. Or if you ever have a reaction to something, a food or hives, well, vitamin C is one of the best, easiest thing to do to really flush your system out. And I usually prefer people to do a buffer type of vitamin C, so like an ester C as opposed to the ascorbic acid vitamin C. Okay, so ester C.
Why aren't they carrying ester C in a lot of places anymore? They stopped carrying it, yeah, and they told me no, they can't have it anymore.
No, it is available. It's definitely available.
They had that temporarily with a couple of my companies too, and they all come back to it now. They have it.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, just double check back again. They probably have. They may have. It was actually the company that made ester C was bought out, so that may be part of the reason why it wasn't available for a while. Okay, all right. One of my favorite natural remedies for flu, and also and this has been actually tested on the swine flu, the olive leaf extract, often called oleuropein. Okay, it's one of the most cost-effective, incredibly effective natural things you can do to boost up your immune system. And it works as an antiviral, it works as an antibacterial, antifungal if you have mold allergies. It's great for people with mold allergies. So it really has tremendous potential.
And how much do you take?
And you can take it as a preventative, and if you do preventative, then you would do like 2 to 3 capsules a day. If you're doing it for treatment, like if you get a scratchy throat, then the recommendation is to do 6 capsules 3 times a day. Because you really want to knock it out before it gets into your system. That's why you do that.
You get that like on a regular basis.
You don't need to, because it works immediately. Exactly, you feel like you're coming down with something. Exactly.
We can find
I'm sorry, I
That's
misunderstood.
okay.
Because I thought you said take 2 to 3 a day.
If you
For
want to,
preventative.
if you need to, you don't have to.
6 caps if you have something.
And then it's 6 capsules 3 times a day if you are fighting something. Or if you're run down. Even if you're just run down, lack of sleep, this will give your system a good boost.
There was an article in the Times the other day in the science section talking about garlic being a preventive for colds.
It is actually too, but it's better to eat the fresh raw garlic if you can. If you can't, then you would take it as a supplement. Right, but that's true. Garlic definitely is a very good, Yeah. The only thing is people always worry about the garlic smell and everything. That's why this has no smell at all.
Actually comes out of the skin.
It does for some people.
The olive leaf extract. What about the astragalus?
This is stronger than astragalus.
Stronger than the astragalus.
Yes, exactly. Good question. Yeah.
How do you feel about echinacea?
It's way down on the list. These things that we're talking about are much higher on the list.
That's what echinacea does for me, though. And maybe it's
No, it isn't. ABs do very well with ABs do very well with echinacea.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No wonder.
Yeah. Now, if it works for you, stick with it.
It does.
If it works for you, stick with it. Yeah.
I'm thrilled.
No, that's fine. But if you have, they have found if somebody has cancer, for instance, they can't take echinacea. If you have an autoimmune condition.
I'm in both categories. But
right.
It still does fine.
Okay, but it's not something you can stay. Like the issue with echinacea is you do it for 2 weeks, then you go off of it for.
I take it for 2 days.
That's it. You see, that's perfect. That's fine. But something like the olive leaf, you can take every day, and there's no side effects.
What about oregano oil?
Oregano oil does work, and it's very good. It's a cost factor. That's why I suggested the olive leaf.
Yeah.
And the other issue with oregano oil that a lot of people don't know is that it does destroy the good bacteria in the gut. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't know that. So it's not designed for long-term use. The olive leaf does not destroy the gut, the gut bacteria or flora, so you can stay on it for 6 months, 8 months. Yeah, it's much safer. Okay, and then probiotics, which is the good bacteria that live in our digestive systems. So Acidophilus, Bifidus, okay, all of that is very beneficial. Make sure you get something that is a combination of different strains, not just one strain. Okay, the better products are the ones that really have a combination of 6 to 8 strains, different strains. Okay, beta-glucans are often extracted from either mushrooms, what we call medicinal mushrooms, or from baker's yeast. Okay, and surprisingly, if you have an allergy towards yeast, you won't react to this. But beta-glucan is another way to really bump up white blood cells. It's very effective. and it gives the immune system a very good boost as well too, and extremely safe. Again, these are all very safe things. And then other suggestions, I mean, the aloe vera is one thing that I recommend for people sometimes, aloe vera drink. You know, that's one good thing. There's also what we call prebiotics. These are the good foods that help the bacteria in our digestive tract. They come from the larch tree. That's another really beneficial. It's excellent for colon cancer prevention. If you're concerned about colon cancer, it's a great, it's a very gentle fiber too. It works as a very gentle fiber as well.
What was the prebiotic?
It's called larch, L-A-R-C-H. And one of the most cost-effective products is something called Galactan, G-A-L-A-C-T-A-N. Because larch, I mean, is often a very expensive product, but there is one company that makes it that's actually very, very reasonable.
Would you spell that again, please?
Sure, it's G-A-L-A-C-T-A-N. In Germany, they give it to cancer patients, actually intravenously, the larch, to prevent liver metastasis of cancer. Yeah, it's really amazing. It's very, very effective and very safe again. Again, these are all very safe. So no interaction with meds, no interaction with anything. That's why I really recommended all these things, okay? And I think that wraps everything up, actually. So thanks very much, everybody.
That was excellent.
Thank you.
Very good, very important.
Welcome.
Sure. I didn't even realize that it would be so good. I thought I'd be a little bored.
I didn't
Find that much. You have to go food shopping tonight.
At least you know what to get. Now you know what you want.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then, by the way, most of you can get the information on blood types online. You know, like if you want to know what foods to eat, what foods to stay away from. Andre, is it on diadamo.com? Is that the site? For blood type information, what foods to eat? Or do they have to get the pocketbooks? What do people need to get?
I mean, they can get information food by food for their blood type on dadamo.com.
So that's DADAMO.com. Or you can also buy pocketbooks for each blood type individual.
Or you can buy pocketbooks
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, they're like $6. Actually, we have them too. We have them. DADAMO.com. DADAMO.com.
Oh, we're supposed to eat it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's in there.
I forgot. Who makes the chocolate? I forgot. Can't eat it.
Very focused on my
Right? You never hear her.
That was a tea.
I didn't know she spoke English. I was
Dadamo. G-A-D-A-M-O.
That was really good. Thank you so much for that.
Well, thank you.